more earnings, my Prime family, no, it's for
Today
life.
po, no, I will not be sharing, no, I will not be sharing any content. I will not be sharing any content or like that, but I really want to actually go for like getting real, no? So it's really more on not a new strategy, but can we have uh let's go into a reflection, like a moment of truth. So I have questions for. Let me just share my screen. Can you, Coach Giselle, nakikita ba screen ko?
Yes po.
Okay, sige. Let me just, ayan. Okay, so let me go directly here po, no? So, the moments of truth. Grabe naman tong moments of truth. No, parang disclaimer. Please, no? I know that most of us are doing our best. So, please po, bear with this question. So, it may or may not for you or for others, or at least, no, parang bottom line naman po of what we want is to really manifest, no? Manifest our dreams to have the results that we want. So until we are not yet manifesting it, no, we will not just go with our daily dive. We'll go for a deep dive. If we needed, we will really go deep dive until we manifest together. So ito po, it's really more on I'll, if I can request po for us to, if you can type in the chat room, let's just go for reflection, no? For it's, di ba, with our the roadmap that we have, part of it is we'll do the daily journaling, right? What worked, what could work better, because if we really go on reflection on a daily basis, there is actually a science behind it, and we know that we've explained po that uh the roadmap that we have is not just about us, okay, just for the sake of writing it, but the aligning within. And if we are very intentional, no, intentional with our attention and energy, no, the intention and attention, no, that we go protect and redirect it properly on a daily basis, how powerful is that? So part of it po, especially that we are talking about the heartbeat of our IPA, the income producing activities, because what's the real talk about it po, no? We know that nothing will happen with our business if we are not inviting. And sometimes we can actually say that we are actually inviting, but the question is it working? Are we just inviting for the sake of being busy, doing something, having that DMO? Or do we really go on reflecting how can we really invite? No, so we're just talking about that, this invitation skill. So if you can, if I can ask for, is that okay? That, let me just, I open my other so that I can see the chat room. I don't know if you are into this. If you are into this, if you can actually if we can have this, if you can cooperate, I don't know what to term that, I apologize, but can we make this like a live conversation for us, for a real talk, no? What can you say, can you rate your current invitation scale from 1 to 10? And what made you rate yourself that way? Like, for example, 1 as the lowest, 10 as the highest. And I am sure all of us here are doing the business. So because if you're gonna like really go back, no, how many people you've already invited? So do you, in terms of invitation, are those people that you are inviting are really saying yes to looking to explore this business? So And on your for reflection on yourself, what do you think you need to reach a 10? Diba? That's our goal eh. Like in the invitation skills, if we are intentional, your goal is okay, that everyone that you're inviting would really go, right? So, and this is just on invitation. Again, they will be the one to decide. You're just opening the door. So, who are typing, no? Coach Ra, 6 out of 10. And not all would attend tailoring invitation. I rate myself 4 out of 10 to from, nako, maganda, ay TheraCare din sa mata. Pasensya na. 5, the name, is it okay? We are all reading naman po. I cannot really see the name pa po ng mabuti, no? So, 5 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 5. Thank you po for really, no, sharing. Wow, so 6. Is there someone here that could confidently say that I am 10 out of 10? Is there someone here that I am 10 out of 10? Or someone here that could really say I am 1 to 3? No, that really that I'm into 1 to 3. I rate myself, I am 10 out of 10. Wow, congratulations, Coach Jackie. I know from PNG, right? Wow, that is really a good one. Because I myself, I believe, I know people that are really 10 out of 10, even in closing. No? So, are you also on a day-to-day basis doing this when you do journaling, checking how many people did I invite? So what could work better? What made these people say yes? So that you can strengthen it more, so that tomorrow you'll apply it. And or why this person, this invite, I already customized and all, why he said no, so something like that. And then you check on that, what could work better, so that because what we are supposed to really be doing on a daily basis is, we say that whether it's an actual win immediately, and it's again a win because we are learning. And we cannot just say that we learn without applying. That's a two different thing, no? So the daily dive, the consistency, I like it. We're saying show up, being consistent, but are we really applying it? No. So are we checking? Well, we have 8 out of 10. So can I just ask for one sharer? No, that just a minute po. Why did you rate yourself 1 to 10? That rate, and what made you think that, what do you think you need to reach 10? Or maybe can I just call Coach Jackie, a minute only, Coach Jackie, what made you rate yourself 10 out of 10?
Good morning, everyone. Just don't mind my I won't open my video, but
It's okay.
I yes, I just want to say that I rate myself at 10 is because of the awakening of the awareness of the the kind of energy that you have inside of you, and being believing in yourself. So the affirmation when you speak is intentionally knowing what is inside of you and your capacity, and what you're able to give. Because I realized that for the last 3 weeks, 2 weeks, when I had grand coach Sarah was here, we went into intensive training with the aim of a team that I wanted to really them to be duplicated by the system, about 20 of us. And when I saw the consistency of pushing that they need to be present, they need to be there for training, and I realized that this is something that I had to really see, because it's about, like we say, it's not about just being busy or doing it, but it's about how you can hit hard and bring that result and see the result that will affect you and even your team. So I felt that even if I started just 1 week, but with applying, and what the message was that the heart of the amazing project is it's invitation. What it keeps beating and living alive is invitation, meaning that you need to get that heart pumping in order for you to see the results. So when I got that from you and hearing it, that you keep on expounding repetition, and I realized that that is important, that I need to hit hard. So with my invitation, when I invited to the person, I'm not only inviting as an individual to face, but it's like inviting in saying that gather this number of people. I want to be present to present this based on the needs, whichever the community or the. So I had to get to the top. I've decided that in my list is to attack the authority, because when you get the head, the tail comes. So I've realized that when I invited the 21 people, I booked the demos and I booked the presentation, and that like I'm going to hit, because the audiences are going to be big, so I felt that that is really 10 on 10.
Yeah. Coach Jackie, am I like cut off, or it's Coach Jackie? Giselle, Coach Giselle. I'm lost.
No po.
Okay, okay.
Jackie po.
Si Coach Jackie. So thank you, Coach Jackie. She's not here na, no? She's not here. So
Yeah.
but that's a good one, no? The confidence. Did you feel her energy? Did you feel her energy? It will
Yes.
again, no, it will start from within, no, that kind of, yes, no, I think she is really coming from a space of, yes, parang like I would invite 1 to 10, the abs, I'm gonna show it from 1 to 10, that kind of readiness. And it's true, that would really that is really important, no, in the invitation. We cannot act that, di ba, we have the pre-checklist, pre-invite checklist, no? So that's part of the checking that we have to really make sure, so we don't miss out those invites that we have by not just actually maybe the script that we are talking, and more than the script is the energy that we are giving. Okay, so well, if we are on 1 to 3, no, or 1 maybe below 5, I don't think it's like a bad, no, I don't think it's, whether we are long already in this business or we're just starting, I don't think it's a bad thing. It's more on a good thing, because at least now we know, that's the most important, that we are aware on the, we are having that always intention and attention, not outside but within us, that we are aware, we are where we are going, the step by step, like you have that intention on a daily basis, that your DMO, you always check, no, what could you improve? What will make you go for 1 to 10? Maybe you are 2 now, then you rate it into 3. Oh, okay, this time, then you are intentionally. So how powerful it is that you now make all the skills from 1 to 10 down. Now you are 10. No, I don't. Then now you are the leader that you are looking for, no, not just in the alignment, but it shows also on the skills. So I'll be here also with our DMO. We know that on the consistency, the how does it look like our roadmap, no, in terms of actions, it will again boils down to the daily method of operation. So being sure that we know what should be done, quote unquote, no, what is our target activities, no, productive activities on a daily basis, like how many invites. So of course, you know your methods of doing it: face to face, Zoom, attending in the live Zoom, or recorded, no, you're just sending, you are doing it global or even locally, no. So but how many invitations per day you are sending? So in terms of your DMO, no, so is it working? I mean, and we're talking about is not your script, na, we're talking also of you put there okay, I'll be inviting every day, let's say 3, sometimes 1. Okay, let's just say 1. Your DMO part of your invitation in your DMO is you'll be inviting 1 daily. So is it working? Are you really doing the 1 invite daily? Or if you put there 3, remember you have a goal, right? You have a goal, and your goal is not just a goal that is not aligned. It's not, how do you call that, connected in your DMO. So it's like the bottom line of your goal is your DMO, your daily methods of operation, how you this the prospects, the invitation, the closing, the caddying part would help you to really manifest your goal. So that kind of connected, right? So the question is, so for a week, this week, your goal, remember we're almost finished with this month of July, and the fuel that we're having is the event, for our Penang event, right? So we have now July is very important to really go for that total of 4 cycles to whatever rank we want to achieve. Okay, so what with your DMO, like, even because you cannot, if you are really all out, all into this, there should really always be invitation. So minimum of 1, no? So meaning from Monday to today, Friday, at least yesterday, so you have 4, 5 invites, no? I mean, what did it did you really have 5? Did it work? What didn't work? What could work better? Because if you will not reflect again on that, and you will go the same thing again next week, maybe we will just like wake up, oh wow, it's already November. So we really have to be we have to make everyday counts po. If we really want to make things, to make it happen, we have to make everyday counts. No, not again, I'm not coming from any pressure, no pressure or pushing from you, but just really more on uh, going back again on your alignment within, no? That you exactly know what you want to do, where do you want to do it, and then on a daily basis, are you actually doing it, so that we can actually see, you can actually check what else you need to improve, or what support do you need, no? So I have here the moments of 3 questions, no? But again, because of time, can I a little bit extend po? Just maybe, is that okay for everyone? A little lang, a little lang. I
Yes,
just
ma'am.
wanna finish these common forms of rejection during invitation. Okay, I hope it's okay for everyone. So, with this, no, because how would we, let me just get the contour. Um, even in the invitation alone, no? So, rejection po in our business is, it's really real, no? I mean, I don't think there is really someone here that would really say sometimes walang ouchie ang rejection. Meron, but it's more on how we handle it, no? How we handle it with positivity, or that it's not about me. So ano ba yung mga common forms of rejection sa invitation pa lang, na sometimes a little did we know it's really nada-down tayo, or it slow us down in invitation, things like that. Ano ba yung sasabihin mo na, oh, okay, no? And the question is, how do you feel about this? Like, for example, for Zin Zone, meron ba sa atin dito yung nararamdaman mo na nasi-Zin Zone ka? They view your message but never responds. Meron po ba dito? Yes?
Yes.
Nasi-Zin Zone kayo? Yeah. So, how do you feel when nasi-Zin Zone kayo? So that's the question, no? How do you feel po pag nasisin zone kayo? You meron ba dito you feel grabe na na-ignore ako, ano, or maybe annoying kaya ako? 'Di ba? May mga ganun bang reflection or nakakahiya, my God, sana hindi nila ako nag-message. Dati grabe siya sumagot, ngayon then you really feel like, oh my gosh, am I worthy? Akin ba talaga 'to? 'Di ba? Parang lalo na if not just one, a lot, no? Like you send, lalo na nag-send ka, ang dami mong sinendan, you're very excited, yahoo! And then all of them nag-zen zone, oh my gosh! Like how, it's the question more on what made you feel about, how do you react or how do you respond on this? What, ano ba yung feeling mo on this, no? Sa sin zone. Does it help you? Does it help you or block you or empowered you? No? We know the truth about it. I mean, if you are not, again, if we will not go on the inner talk, one thing for sure, there's a lot of people that actually it blocks them. No? Because again, they take it, kahit sabihin nilang not personal, but feeling ko na ignore ako, 'di ba? Yung mga ganon, annoying, nakakahiya a lot eh. So, what should we kwan? How do we respond on this? Not react, no? So, ako po kasi how I do it, meron din po na sinzone ako. Remember my story, I have my 40 man, and with the 40 man, I invited a total of 28 because again, it's not a one script for all. It's one at a time, no? So, with the 28, 13 bought the device, and that out of 13, 8 are active, and out of the 8, 3 go all out. So that's my numbers, no? But so what happened to that 13? So from 14 to 28, right? So I have, what happened there? There's a total of 15. So big numbers din po 15 people that did not even buy the product. And I called, asked them, some politely said, no, this kind of rejection also in the invitation, it all happens to me also with that 15 people. I think I have one person that sinzone my message, no? And I actually, what I did is that I actually did closure to her, no? Because he because I asked her, is it okay? I'll send you the video. Can you watch the video, please? That's just my request. No worries. If you will not watch the video, I won't force you. I'm really okay. I'm just really looking for a leader, no, someone that can help me. Okay, and so she said yes. Then when I sent it, and I saw that it's like not actually Zinzone. I saw that she is not. No. She is not actually. Is it a good time to call? Is it a good time? No, and then she is not replying. No, so that's. So I told her, no worries. It seems that you are very busy. I'm okay. So I just really closure. Even though she is not replying, and I told her that if just in case that you are ready or you are available, just message me. I'm just be here. So, and she never message anymore until after a year. Okay, so but basically I just do closure on that, but I don't take it against me. Again, don't take it personally, no, because maybe sin zone. I remember the story of Coach Tess, that sin zone is not actually a rejection. It could be just a silence. No, maybe they are undergoing something. It's not really about you. No, they have their own experiences. So maybe you need more connecting to them or whatever it is. But again, don't take it personally. That's maybe the most thing, especially that don't really make it about you that, oh, I'm not worthy, I'm not, because some would really felt that even I don't think this is for me. Those self conversations, self talks, wow, I'm telling you that matters. You do that to yourself every day. No, every time you have undergoing rejection and belittle yourself, oh my, that would really another feeding. Who do you feed on a daily basis? Do you feed your subconscious that saying this is what you just deserve, or you feed it with really those challenges or these rejections or whatever it is, you make it like a stepping stone, knowing that we will all be rejected, right? So, uh, uh, so that's actually the most that we should be very careful, no, in terms of rejection, even in just invitation. Don't not just not taking it personally, but be very careful with your self talk, with how you interpret it, and belittle yourself. That is I mean, if you are so conscious about it, I'm telling you that would really make a big difference in this business. Because again, the truth about it, invitation is your energy. So make sure that all this rejection, make it your stepping stone to help you improve more. Actually po, medyo marami-rami to, and I wanna actually really supposedly discuss each one. How are you feeling about this? What would the response, should we go for it? Because with all the mentorings that we are doing, caddying that we are doing, these are the unseen or how do you call that, that not being told, no, but what's really, when I do mentoring, these are the things that even our members are not even aware of. But you will see, based on what they are saying, that conversation, that talks that they are having with themselves, feeding more on their what's hindering them. They are feeding it more with they thought that they are seeing, instead of using it as their stepping stones. Kasi for me po, sayang, no, you are into this already, why not give it your all? Na wow, okay, I'll make this, all these challenges find meaning. What the reason it's there, no? It's because you will really learn something about it. So never think of anything, not just brushing it off, but make sure that you learn from it and apply it. I think I'll just go for that right now because it's already 8:11. But I hope we can. I'll insert this in our next invitation series. We have a lot of things to really dive in. However, for this week, before ending the July, we might go back first. No, will be a little uh, this like itatabi po muna natin the IPA. Will go back to our roadmap, because it's another end of the month. We have to go again for reset. What happened this month? What could work better? So that what happened and what should be learned, what should be applied for this month, for all the learnings that we have this month of July, we can actually improve for the month of August. That's how we actually real win in reality, no, that all the challenges, mistakes, we call it, all of those things is an opportunity for us to improve. And when we do it, improving on this, the result is inevitable, or we definitely are progressing, okay? Because if it's just learning, not applied, or we're not reflecting, not the alignment is there but nothing is happening, we really have to make sure what where are we stuck, and so we can actually move forward. So that's all for now, and I will just have to discuss it again. Thank you, Coach Giselle. Back to you.